Today I wanted to have some fun, and what better way than bringing an all-goblin army. So leading the gobos today is going to be the Goblin Great Shaman on his big spider, with Vindictive Glare and Itchy Nuisance of him. Also he has one more Goblin Big Boss with his ability. Also Doomdiver Catapults, they are already firing at the Dark Elves. And we have a bunch of Goblin Archers, 4 of them, one of them being the Rusty Archers. And also 5 units of Goblins, just regular Goblins with swords. Also the Dark Elves today, they have being led by Supreme Sorcerers of Death and some Bleak Swords here, 1 unit of Shades, couple units of Black Corsairs, Black Ark Corsairs, and we have some units hiding in the woods, and he also had one, so the units are already engaging Dark Riders against the Squeak Hoppers, Dorkit Squeaks here, and normal regular Night Goblin Squeak Hoppers. A little ambush here on the right side, plus couple of archers, the Death Creepers and more groups, Mangy Marauders, already in action shooting at the Bleak Swords. And he has also 1 unit of Raven Heralds, which is a pretty expensive unit for the Dark Elves. And we have 1 Goblin Wolf Rider here hiding in the back line, some sneaky Goblin tactics going on. And he has a bunch of Cold One Knights here on the left flank. And I think our units are already engaging here in the forest, especially with the Goblin Great Shaman here. And he came here to attack the Doomdiver Catapult, but he's going to be surprised with the dreaded Goblin firing line. Look at the damage that the Gobos are doing to these poor Raven Heralds. They are just melting them. They lost already half of their health. And I fire 1 more Vindictive Glare at the Sorcerers, but it doesn't hit her, it hits the Raven Herald, so they are off routing immediately. 1 nice charge here from the Goblin Wolf Riders, hitting the Shades, and the Shades they hate cavalry charges, so this is a ideal target for the Goblin Wolf Riders. Plus now Woe is also being activated, 25% base weapon damage plus 24 melee attack on them. So the Goblin Tide is unstoppable now. They are breaking the Bleak Swords, pushing forward, just absolute massacre here and menace on the battlefield. Attacking the Black Ark Corsairs also, but he's doing some nice damage on the Goblin Great Shaman. He's being really annoying with his ability, the Spirit Leech, because the Dark Sorcerers has Spirit Leech plus Doom and Darkness, and he is doing some nice damage here on my hero. And the Goblin firing line is just doing great. The Doomdiver Catapults are now firing at the Cold One Knights, and meanwhile we had 1 engagement here on the right side. Forest Goblin Spider Riders and the Squeak Hoppers and the Dorkit Squeak Hoppers unfortunately lost this engagement. But the good thing is that we kept the Blackguard of Nagarond here, so they are a big problem now in this game, and we kept them away from the main fight, so that's not bad, that's really good for us. Meanwhile the Goblins are fighting against the Bleak Swords, and some of them already pushing in the back line, also attacking the Black Ark Corsairs, but the Black Ark Corsairs are pretty nice. They, with the Murderous Prowess, they have 40 melee attack, so they are absolutely a great unit in the melee department especially. And again, Spirit Leech on the Goblin Great Shaman, really well played from my opponent. And I am here with the Goblin Great Shaman I need to break these Bleak Swords, so I'm here to terrorize them, because this big monster has terror, so that's going to be important for us to break these little engagements so our other units can be free. Meanwhile the Gobos are just relentless with their firing, hitting the Black Ark Corsairs, and again Woe is being activated, which is always great for the Greenskins. Especially these Goblins are now engaged with the Shades, and also the Rusty Arrows are firing at them. So pretty bad day all around for the Shades today. You don't want to be fighting 300 gold goblins. You need to do some bigger damage with the shades. So he won this engagement here, so now he is coming back with the Blackguard of Nagarond and these two Dark Riders. But we won the engagement here on the left flank, but with a great cost because our Goblin Great Shaman against Spirit Leech on him. So he's just being really relentless with the Spirit Leech. She did probably couple already 700 damage just from the Spirit Leech probably. And also some firing from the Black Ark Corsairs and the other units. And here the Goblin Shaman is routing and he comes to chase him with the Supreme Sorceress, but I cast one. They need stabbing on them, so minus 24 melee attack on the Supreme Sorceress, plus she is being chased by the Forest Goblin Spire Riders and the Goblin Big Boss. The Goblin Big Boss connects with one hit here, so really close here. She pops the Opal Amulet, giving her 20% physical resistance, and she is going to be lucky because she is going to be escaping from this position. So really lucky for her. And if we could catch her, if we could finish her, it would be a completely different game here. But we didn't have such a great time. So again, the 8p Clunies are here to clean up these Bleak Swords. And now here come the Blackguard of Nagarond and also the Dark Riders. Now our goblins are opened up for some cavalry charges because we have no units to defend here. So some couple of Dark Riders chasing now the goblins. Payback time for them. And here we have some goblins, and I'm firing now with the Death Creepers on the Supreme Sorcerers. I just need to put pressure on her so that she has something to think about it. But now the Goblin Big Boss is being sacrificed onto the Blackguard of Nagarond because the only way to defeat them is with these archers, and I'm going to have to form some kind of circle here or something to shoot at the Blackguard of Nagarond. On the other side, the infantry fight is going great for us. The 8p Clunies are winning this engagement with the Bleak Swords, and I'm going to be attacking now the Blackguard of Nagarond with the 8p Clunies. And sadly the Goblin Big Boss is being sacrificed here. He's getting smashed here by this Blackguard of Nagarond. Really sad day for him. But the good thing is that we managed to surround now the Blackguard, and we need the Rusty Arrows because they have this Sundered Armor, so minus 30 armor when we hit them with our arrows, and then the other goblins can do some nice damage here. And also the Death Creepers are firing also, and plus they have regeneration, so they are going to be healing up this damage that they received. And now look at the Rusty Arrows. Sundered armor minus 30, and now all the goblins are firing in the Blackguard of Nagarond. 1, 2, 3, 4 units of goblin archers just melting at the Blackguard of Nagarond. Look at them going down. And also the 8p Clunies are here to hold the line until the goblin archers are doing some work, and already they are already routing a couple of wallies from the goblins. And let's see, the Rusty Arrows already have 1000 gold as value on them. That's really great. So now looking at the balance of power, things are not looking great for us, but don't let that fool you, because the goblins are really tricky people. And we fire a couple of shots on the Cold Dawn Knights, also the goblin archers, and they are going to be routing a couple of seconds. Yep. So that's it for the Cold Dawn Knights. No need to be worrying about them. And look at this, one unit of goblin, one new goblin is just chasing the Blackguard of Nagarond. Sadly he died, he left us here, but what can you do? So I just need to focus on his units because we have more entities, so our units are much healthier, and when we fire we are going to be doing much more damage than him, even if the balance of power is disagreeing with us. So I realized that I need to capture this point now, because we are really a couple of 100 victory points and the enemy would win this game, and I don't want to lose this one on points. So I'm just capturing the point now here, and he comes in with the Supreme Sorcerers plus the Raven Heralds, using them in melee, and I'm also using the Goblin Archers in melee because we are not giving up now in this late game, and the Raven Heralds are routing, and also Supreme Sorcerers is pulling back. The Blackguard of Nagaron is coming back from routing, but not for much. And also here he attacked me with the Dark Riders against the Death Creepers, but we countercharge them, so he's pulling back again, because he would lose this fight because they have a regeneration. And look at this now, the Goblin Warfighters are back to bully the Shades again, coming from the forest, just charging head on onto this couple unit of Shades that remained. And again the Blackguard of Nagaron are shattered because of the Goblin firing line. Nothing can stop them now. Couple of seconds and we are going to be capturing this point now. He is attacking us with the Dark Riders, charging at the Goblin Wolf Riders, and they are going to be sandwiched between these two units. The Wolf Riders and the Spider Riders team up to finish off the Dark Riders, and that is the last unit. He casts one more Spirit Leech here, but it's going to be too late for the Dark Sorcerers because of army losses. Yeah, GG, really fun game. Let's see the stats. 500 on the Goblin Great Shaman, not great, but okay, I didn't play the best with him. Goblin Big Boss paid for himself, not bad. Some of the goblins did great. 600 on the 8-peak loonies, and also 700, almost 700 on this one, so that's really good. Okay, they had chevrons, so you need to think about that. And look at the Goblin Archers, 800, 700 here, 900 and 1300 for the Rusty Archers. Crazy numbers here. And also the Goblin Warfighters were pretty good, and the Death Creepers, the Doomdiver Catapults also. My opponent, he played well. I think he needed one Supreme Sorcerer with a Manticore, then he could have a Terror. Maybe it would be a closer game, or maybe I would even lose it, who knows. 1300 on the Blackguard, not bad. Good numbers on the Black Ark Corsairs, and the Shades also pretty good. One of the Cold One Knights did great, the other units not so, really. But overall, GG, well played to my opponent. If you like this content, guys, please subscribe. I am looking to upload every week now, so it would mean a lot to me. And give a like or leave a comment also. And see you next time.